Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody's having trouble rotating this. If he goes and he just rotates it 60 degrees, well, I didn't make a copy. Control D, 60 degrees, Control D, Control D, Control D. He's saying that it's not matching up with the corners. Well, I just kind of looked at it really close and look right there. The lines aren't matching up. Your look at that. So when you draw that, that has to be perfect. And it's not. So let's just take that away. We're going to go ahead and use his same six-sided polygon. And just, you've got to make sure that you go from node to node, node to node, node to node. Now, every time I do this, I know I did it right, but I'm still going to zoom in. And then, so this might not even work if you use that. So I'm going to show you how he did it because he kind of explained it. I'm going to left click, right click. Now, one thing you have to do, and this is a good lesson, we need to find the center of this triangle. There's a node and right there, but a lot of times there won't be a node here. Won't be a node. So go from here and go from that node, and it's going to tell you perpendicular. Go from that node, it's going to tell you perpendicular. So that is the center of that triangle. And if you look, we nudge this back, we're good. But here's what you need to do. Let's Control D and make another duplicate of that triangle, and then holding down the Shift key, and you can see it doesn't go to the center. So what we have to do is put it in the center. I'm going to have to zoom in. You want that X right there in the center. Now, let's go ahead and rotate this guy. I think he said 45 degrees. And you can see it change from the center. So let's go right there. Now we can move it over, and that's the center. I don't know how many, he didn't tell me how many times he blended it. I'm going to blend it 25 times. And that's pretty good. Now, because we've nudged, we can nudge it right back. And I'm just, the safest thing to do is just cut those lines out instead of trying to mess with your triangle. Now, if we nudge, and this is in the center of the page, because we can select it, let's go ahead and group it, and then alternate C to have it rotate from the center, and you can see it's right in the center. So since we've nudged, we can nudge this back. And he was using he tried to duplicate it, and then when it was off, he thought the duplication was off. So Control D, alternate C, and see mine might have quit working. Whenever I get that menu. Oh, here's kind of the problem. Go up to Object and break the blend apart. Then you can group it, Control G. And then let's make sure we only got one copy. So I moved it, but I can move it back. Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 60 degrees. And see, it really doesn't have to match those lines as long as the black lines match. And see, now it's perfect. If you start off wrong, I don't care what you do. Now, he did have and it is pretty smart to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this box. And I'm going to Control C to put it rotation in the center. But I'm going to open up the Docker, which is transform. Yours might say transformation. And I'm going to go 60 degrees 5 times. We need 6, but we've already got one. And that's a pretty cool, I like it. And you could do a lot more with this. You could reverse these two. So I'm pretty close to his. Mine's a little bit different. Let's make this yellow so it'll pop out when I put in a black. I've been doing this for about 6 months and I love it. I think it pops it out, at least for your video, for your monitor. Look at that. It just does something to it. That's a perfect way to use the blend tool. Anyway, I hope that enlightened him, and thank you for watching.